What's good with y'all? Welcome back to another zahier reaction video. And today we reacted to basically what everybody's talking about right now. The Lizzo allegation. Lizzo allegedly fat shamed her dancers. WTF. Lizzo is getting sued for mistreating her dancers. This is crazy to me because I saw the news last night. But it was just really too late, and I wanted to react to it then when I first saw everybody was talking about it all at once. But I was dealing with my daughter, and I just really couldn't. Hell, I was tired. I was tired as hell my damn self, so I couldn't get to it. But I'm reacting to it now. If y'all are new to this channel, I already expressed where I'm at with the plus size community. Me and the plus size community is like this. I wholeheartedly adore plus size women. I feel like they're the most beautiful women on this earth. Let's just put it like that. That's just honestly how I feel. Plus size women are up there. So before y'all want to judge me, it is what it is. It's my preference. It is what it is, like I said. So don't roast me in the comments section. I mean, even if y'all do, I really don't care. It's just what it is. That's just what I'm attracted to, so that's what it is. But with this whole Lizzo thing, she is the last one that I would expect to fat shame anybody. You know what I'm saying? Especially her being the poster child of the plus size movement, the body positivity movement, basically empowering women to think that being fat is okay, which it is, but it's like not to go. It's a certain limit. I'm gonna just say that I feel like it's a certain limit to how big you should be getting, especially at what height you are. It's a certain limit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to get too go over the limit, and then now they can't move, or their body starts to hurt. I really do think about people like that. But do I feel like plus size women can be more attractive than regular size, thinner women? Yes, wholeheartedly, hands down. So shout out to the plus size community. You know what I'm saying? Keep it up. But just with Lizzo, I heard something about her and her taking her dancers out to go eat bananas out of female dancers, performers in Amsterdam's body parts. Whew. But hey, man, I'm gonna let Impressive tell us what's going on. This is a 12-minute video, so I'm gonna let her get to it. But before we get into this video, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. Also, go show love to all the channels that's gonna be in my description box down below. Those same channels are gonna be on my future channels as well. And also, please excuse me. I don't know, I look like alfalfa, but as you can see, my dread's not going down. But it is what it is. Don't forget to show love, because it does not cost a thing to show love. But with all that being said, we're gonna get right into this video. So cue the intro.
Are being sued by her former dancers, and some of the allegations against her are explosive. She was even accused of fat shaming her dancers. Can you believe that? To find out more, stay tuned and watch this video.
It's a long ass intro.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. Lizzo is currently under fire, and she's being sued by her former dancers Ariana Davis, Crystal Williams, and Noel Rodriguez.
Alright, let's talk about it.
Now, all three of these ladies came together to file a lawsuit against Lizzo, her company Big Girl Big Touring, and also her dance captain Charlene Quigley. They are claiming that they were sexually, religiously, and racially harassed. One of the shocking allegations is this. Lizzo allegedly took her dancers to a live sex show in Amsterdam's red light district. And they said Lizzo pressured her dancers to take turns touching some of the nude performers, allegedly. And also, They alleged, now these are some graphic details, but they
Yeah, let's
alleged
get
that
to it.
Lizzo allegedly pressured them to catch toys launched from the performers' privates and also eat bananas protruding from some of the performers' private parts. And one of the dancers named Ariana Davis did not want to participate. In fact, Lizzo kept pressuring her to touch one of the nude performers, and she was like, no. And then Lizzo's chant grew louder and more demanding.
And when I say that, that just means me. Look, man. Like I said before, man, I like big women. You know what I'm saying? That's a turn off for me. So if I say, oh, she looked a little bit more bigger than that one, that's like, in a sense, like a compliment. A compliment. But I know how some people could flip it and be like, what do you mean she looks bigger? Like, it's not like that, bro. It's not like that. My personal preference is big women. So, but yeah, besides all of that, this is crazy, man. This is like real crazy. I didn't think she was, bro. Like I said before, she was the poster girl of like the plus size community, all of that, body positivity movement, all of that. But now it's like it's gonna be different when your idol. It hit different when, and she's not my idol. I thought she was alright, but other people was like, I'm talking about the people that actually like follow her, the females that actually followed her, like her sayings and did what she said more, you know, like her real Instagram followers, Twitter followers, all of them. What are they gonna do now if all of these allegations are true? Because they're still just allegations. So are y'all still gonna rock with her through all of this, or y'all just gonna like dust your hands and just go on to the next fad? You know what I'm saying? The next trending topic. You know what I'm saying? It's y'all let me know. Y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feel about this situation. If you are a fan of Lizzo, y'all let me know. Are y'all still rocking with her, or y'all just waiting to see what develops during this whole case and lawsuit? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all just let me know. Yeah.
And eventually Ariana did what Lizzo asked because she probably felt like her job would be in jeopardy if she didn't do what Lizzo said.
That's crazy.
And Lizzo was wilding out. I think she was also asking her security to get up on stage and do something inappropriate. And a lot of the dancers around Lizzo were just aghast at her behavior and how little regard she had for them. She didn't even ask them if they wanted to even go to this show beforehand.
Oh, she just
they didn't
forced
know
them.
that Lizzo was taking them to a sex show. So Lizzo was wrong for that. If this is true, Lizzo was absolutely out of line for that. Also, the dancers that are suing Lizzo implied that Lizzo fat shamed them. Now, can you believe this? One of the dancers in particular, named Ariana Davis, said Lizzo pointed out that she was gaining weight, and they would oftentimes ask questions about how committed she was to performing because they noticed that she put on a few pounds.
Wow.
And the lawyer representing the dancers in the lawsuit said that Lizzo would privately weight shame her dancers and demean them in ways that are illegal and demoralizing.
And that's what I don't understand. That's something that I really don't understand. If you're somebody that gets, I'm trying to pick my words lightly. If you're somebody that gets judges, shamed, joked on, damn near on a daily basis by other people that don't agree with your lifestyle, what makes you think it's okay for you to do the exact same thing that other people are doing onto you? That just don't make sense to me. You feel me? Like, I don't understand that aspect of things. Like, if you're getting judged for something, you shouldn't be. But it's people out here that's like that. It's like it's like reverse psychology. You know, when somebody feels that low spirited in themselves, that they're gonna not tarnish, but they're gonna talk down on somebody else to make them feel like they're lesser than, to make them feel better, uplift their spirit. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just, if that's what she's doing to her dancers, then that's fucked up. Honestly, that's fucked up. So she, in a sense, she honestly does deserve this backlash that she's getting. If all the allegations is true, if it comes out that this is not true, then I retract any statements and I wholeheartedly apologize to Lizzo. If all this shit is not true, I apologize. And I feel like everybody else should apologize as well. But if this is all true and this is all facts, I don't feel bad for her at all. And she deserves, as much as y'all cancel anybody else that slips up and says anything, the wrong thing that's going towards, screw it. If anybody says anything that downplays or degrades the LGBT in any way, shape, form, or fashion, y'all are ready to attack like that at will, no matter who it is. So if it's like that with them, y'all should have that same smoke with somebody that's going against their own audience. You get what I'm saying? Going against their own. That's like somebody from the LGBT calling someone else the F word or the Q word or just coming at them at the wrong way possible. Like anybody else that's not in that community would. Not would, but like how some people that's not in that community would do. Y'all are part of the same community, so how are you gonna bash one and you're in the same boat? So that tells me you must not like how you appear to be, but you're uplifting it and telling other people they should be just like you. That's just a clear sign that you don't like how you are. And if that's what it is, just say that. Be honest, live in your truth. If you don't like how you appear, just say that. But the fact that I know she's getting paid to promote this lifestyle, she's not gonna want to go against the people that's keeping and this is not a joke, this is just a real life saying. She's not gonna go against the people that's keeping food on the table. You feel me? That's paying the bills. She's not gonna do that. So, but I just say, just be honest and be honest with yourself and your fans. If they really your fans, they'll rock with what you saying. I ain't saying all of them, but a majority of them should rock with you regardless. Even if you came out and said, I don't like how I look, I want to lose weight. If they don't rock with that, then they're not really your fans, and you move on.
Now, this is crazy to hear. This is crazy to hear because Lizzo is the same one
who cries
and cusses people out anytime
yes,
they shame her about her weight.
Yes, sir.
Lizzo has been body shamed throughout her whole career.
Which I kind of don't understand, because look at this shot right here. She looks fine in this shot right here.
For the big women out there. She has even tried to garner sympathy over being body shamed.
Sometimes I feel like the world just don't love me back.
But yeah, you're going off on your own dances.
But a lot of people don't
allegedly
like me because of the way I look. And I'm like, it's fatphobic. And it's racist. And it's hurtful.
It's racist?
I'm doing this for the big black women in the future who just want to live their lives without being scrutinized or put into boxes.
I wake up and we dance and we do cardio together, and I go to the gym and I do strength training, and I'm a vegan and I can eat kale. I got stamina, bitch, energy, bitch. So why does my body have anything to do with what you doing? So I do this for all the people. Like big black girls, hell yeah. Big black girls with back fat.
She's a vegan?
Bellies that hang, long titties.
That's all I really heard, bro.
Arms. All the shit I got. Guys that touch and rub and chafe and start fires. Double chins.
Yeah,
I do this for all of us, but I also do this for people who are constantly getting criticized. Like, look around.
So as you can see, Lizzo has always been very outspoken when people would talk about her weight, and she has kind of been like the face of body positivity.
Right.
And so the fact that she was
coming at the community,
making comments about one of her dancers,
like that's
and
weird.
Allegedly criticizing her dancers over their weight is really crazy to me, and it's
very
a complete
crazy
contradiction to everything Lizzo represents and stands for. Also, there were some other complaints about harassment from Lizzo's employees. They would sometimes make racially charged and fatphobic comments, and some of the dancers complained that they weren't being compensated fairly. And this is a big issue in the dance community because a lot of these dancers don't really get paid the way they should.
Right.
So there were some allegations about unfair pay.
Hey, look.
Also, there was a complaint.
If Lizzo not paying them girls, man, pay them girls, man. You know what I'm saying? They probably did a lot to make it into your presence. And flights is not cheap. Flights is not cheap. The cheapest one you could get is Spirit. But a lot of people not trying to be on Spirit like that. But especially me, I don't got time to play with my life. I'll take American any day of the week. But yeah, like you gotta pay these people, man. You're already solidified. You are somebody. So you're trying to have people that's on your team, background dancing, and be on your show. They should be compensated respectfully. Like, how are you not paying them? That's basically, you're trying to make it seem like it's a free charity, and that's not free charity. A lot of them got goals and dreams that they're trying to live. And you're somebody that could elevate them to the next level, but you don't. Listen, I'm not even going to break down the whole scenario. Just pay them. Just pay them respectfully. And if you don't, obviously that's why you got this lawsuit going on right now. So if you don't want to pay them, they're going to get that money any other way. So, hey, here's what it is.
That Lizzo's dance captain would impose her religious beliefs on one of the dancers named Noel, and another dancer named Ariana claimed that this same dance captain would make comments about her virginity. So the work environment was uncomfortable for some of the dancers, and now they're coming out with a lawsuit because some of them are free to speak out now that they no longer work with Lizzo. One of the dancers named Crystal Williams spoke up during an intense meeting that Lizzo had with her dancers. In this meeting, Lizzo was accusing her dancers of drinking, and Crystal actually stood up to Lizzo and told her that none of them were drinking. And it so happened 5 days after that, Lizzo's tour manager fired Crystal.
Damn.
And Crystal did say that the manager told her that they fired her because of budget cuts, but Crystal doesn't feel like that's the case. She feels like she was fired because she stood up to Lizzo. And another dancer named Noel Rodriguez complained about the firing of Crystal, and she felt like Lizzo only fired her as an intimidation tactic. So I guess the dancers felt this anxiety that if they spoke up and didn't fall in line, they could potentially lose their jobs. But Noel Rodriguez did reach her breaking point, and she actually quit. And according to the lawsuit, Lizzo responded by cracking her knuckles and balling her fists and saying she was lucky that she quit. Child. She also flipped her middle finger at Noel and yelled a slur at her, allegedly. Also, Ariana Davis dealt with a lot of fear. They had very grueling rehearsals, and one time during rehearsal, Ariana Davis soiled her pants because she was too afraid to leave rehearsal to use the restroom. Also, she got fired because she took out her phone and recorded while Lizzo was having a meeting with her dancers. Lizzo was very furious about this recording, and she and her dance captain berated Ariana. No.
Look, listen. I don't care. This is for anybody out there that's in a similar situation as her. I don't care what the scenario is. Don't ever put yourself in a position where you're afraid to leave out of a room, man. It's not worth it. If your anxiety is through the roof over a certain situation or scenario, you don't need to be in that situation, man. Especially if the person that you're there for, trying to impress, is giving you a hard time and not really making your situation better. What people don't understand is anxiety could really kill somebody. If your anxiety is through the roof and your heart is really pounding like that at a steady pace, your heart could implode and that's it. So take that seriously. If you feel that uncomfortable somewhere or around somebody, get away from them. Like her, she shouldn't have had to reach the point where she soiled herself. She should have just got out that situation from the get-go, man. Like if Lizzo was putting that much fear and pressure, my fault. If she putting that much, if she putting that much fear and pressure into her dancers, Bruh, I don't care how much exposure Lizzo could give you. It's always other opportunities out there somewhere, especially with social media. Just keep posting on your social media. Somebody is bound to hit you back up. Somebody else that's an influencer or a dancer, singer or whoever will hit you back up, and you'll be co work with them, and hopefully things will work out better with them. You ain't gotta go through Lizzo. You know what I'm saying? I had mad love and respect for Lizzo despite what everyone else was saying about her, all the backlash. Oh, she should lose weight. She should lose weight. She should lose weight. She's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say she was disgusting. I'm just saying I feel like she was at a healthy weight. You know what I'm saying? Plus size is not a bad thing. It's just as long as you don't go too far with it. You get what I'm saying? You could go too far with being plus size, but you could live life healthy as a plus size person. You can. You can. I know plenty of people that lived years as plus size people and lived. But when you go over OD to the point where now you can't move or get out of bed without assistance, now it's kind of like, all right, now that's kind of a problem. But if you're healthily plus size, it's cool. It's cool. You get me? I ain't gonna break down which numbers, this pounds or this and this pounds, because I don't want to offend nobody. I don't want nobody to get mad. But you can't live life as a plus size person and still live a long time. And you also can go overboard and cut things short for yourself. So just, if you're going to be plus size, just live life healthy as a plus size person. But with Lizzo, what she did was wrong. And yeah, she need to, if this is all true, like I said before, she needs to be held accountable for what she did to those girls, respectfully.
So this whole story is absolutely crazy, and when you hear these things, it just seems like a complete contradiction to the persona that Lizzo portrays. She claims that she's about love and empowerment and positivity, and to hear that her dancers have been working in a hostile environment like this is really unfortunate to hear. And I will be honest, I was a little skeptical when I first read this article, because I read two articles, one by Variety and a more detailed article by NBC News. And when I was reading all of this, I was like, what? I don't know if everything is 100% true here. I definitely still want to wait until more information comes out, and I do think Lizzo needs to respond to these claims, but it's looking a little worse for her, because now more people are speaking out. In fact, one director named Sophia Allison, who worked for Lizzo, said, "I usually do not comment on anything pop culture related, but in 2019 I traveled a bit with Lizzo to be the director of her documentary. I walked away after about 2 weeks. I was treated with such disrespect by her. I witnessed how arrogant, self-centered, and unkind she is. I was not protected and was thrown into a messy situation with little support. My spirit said to run as fast as you can, and so I'm grateful I trusted my gut.
This is literally the definition of false prophets,
hurt,
man.
But I've healed. Reading these reports made me realize how dangerous of the situation was.
This is the definition of a false prophet.
Power happens far too often. Much love and support to the dancers. There is another dancer who is not involved in this current lawsuit who is speaking out as well, and her name is Courtney Hollenquist. She actually spoke out and said, "For clarification, I'm not a part of the lawsuit, but this was very much my experience in my time there. Big shout out to the dancers who had the courage to bring this to light."
Word up.
So,
word up, man.
Lizzo really needs to respond, because this is making her brand look bad. It's making her look bad. She's over here talking about body positivity and talking about how she's spreading love and everything. Meanwhile, she's allegedly acting like a whole villain behind the scenes. She's out here tearing down her dancers, allegedly body shaming them,
body shaming your own dancers is definitely crazy, though.
Sexually uncomfortable. I mean, she's doing a lot of crazy things, allegedly, and she has to release a statement addressing all of this, because once again, it's making her look horrible. And if it's true, if any of this is true, it makes her look like a complete and total hypocrite. And sadly, people who have insecurities like Lizzo, oftentimes abuse their power and they make other people
Exactly, I
feel
just said that
smaller
earlier, yeah.
because it helps boost their self-esteem and
Yup.
makes them feel like
Make them
somebody
feel better
important
about
because
themselves.
for a long time they were made fun of and bullied. Lizzo
Yup.
talked about how she wasn't the cool kid at school. So now that she's
I don't
rich and
care.
famous,
You don't do
she
that to
can
other
kind of
people.
call
I
the
don't care.
shots and kind of flex her power a little bit.
That's
And
wrong.
probably anytime she felt low about herself, she would take that energy out on her dancers. You know, when people would fat shame her, she would turn around and fat shame others because
That's crazy.
she needed to bring somebody else down to lift herself
Self up.
up. This is how insecure people are. But yeah, I don't know if all of these allegations against Lizzo are true or not. Even though they do sound very convincing, we still can't assume that everything is
It's true,
But
yeah.
if they are, Lizzo and her PR team have some serious work to do.
They're gonna have a
Lizzo
hell
needs
of a
to clean
day.
up her act and she needs to kind of humble herself. And she also needs to make some serious changes so that the work environment for her dancers and employees can be a lot better.
Word up.
And I also think she needs to be a bit more professional as well. I can understand having fun with your dancers, but taking them to a sex club,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
Lizzo,
dragging
come
it just a
on now. You
little
gotta be
bit, you know?
professional.
That's dragging.
So Lizzo needs to make some serious changes. She really, really does. Anyway, tell what you all think about this whole story down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share
Yes,
this
sir.
video.
Like, comment, subscribe
Thank
in
you
this
so much
video.
for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Word up. But yeah, most definitely like, comment, subscribe in this video. Also, man, what she said was right. Like bullying somebody, as somebody that did that in school, when I was in school, I did used to bully and I was wrong. And I apologized to this person as soon as we got out of junior high. When I saw him out in the street, matter of fact, the mall, I told him I apologized. I was going through shit at home. But long story short, I was bullying this kid who I saw as a nerd. You know what I'm saying? That was wrong of me. It's not cool to bully nobody. It don't make yourself feel better. It's just prolonging the effects of what you're going through at home. So when I saw him, and this was every day I did this. I would always mess with this kid. I ain't gonna say his name, you know what I'm saying, for respect. But when I saw him, I dapped him up. I said, hey, I apologize. I was wrong. I was going through shit at home. I didn't mean to do that, man. I was wrong. He forgave me, you know what I'm saying? We let it go. I never saw him after that. I never saw him after that ever again. But just the moral of the story is, if you are doing that and you acknowledge that what you're doing is wrong, then just try to make it right and apologize, you know? Or just don't do it at all. Just eliminate it and just don't do it at all, because it's wrong. But yeah, man, this shit is crazy with Lizzo, but we'll just gotta sit back and wait for the rest of this story to unfold to see what's true and what's cap, you know? Alright, y'all, this is the end of that video. This was Lizzo allegedly fat shamed her dancers. Lizzo is getting sued for mistreating her dancers. This was crazy, man. Like, the poster child of body positivity, going against the grain and coming at her own people in her own community is ridiculous. And I know the people that's anti-body positivity, that's anti, you know, plus size, anti-plus size, all of that, they're having a field day right now because of what she did. So it's like, I just feel like that's like, why would you do that? Like, now you gave people that's against the whole community and the movement an open shot at the community. Like, now you gave them ammo, some real deal ammo to come at everybody else that's within that community. Like, I just don't understand it. Yeah, that's fucked up. And there's a lot of innocent people that's pushing the movement in their own way that's not toxic, that's just out the way. They're just expressing how much they love their bodies and themselves, which is nothing wrong with that. If you love your body and you love how you look, there's nothing wrong with showing appreciation and showing love to people that's in the same realm as you, and just to yourself, just showing love to yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. And once again, I know I look like alfalfa, but don't come after me. But yeah, man, it's nothing wrong with that at all. So now it's just like, damn, I feel bad for them people now, because they got open line. They're on the open line of fire because of this, and it should only just be on Lizzo. It shouldn't be on nobody else. Nobody else is in this case. It's just the main focus on this case is Lizzo, so it should all the smoke should be directed towards Lizzo and Lizzo only. But hey, we're gonna wait to see what else will happen in this case. But with all that being said, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Also, go show love to all of my channels. That's gonna be in my description box down below. Those same channels are gonna be on my featured channels as well. So go show love, because it does not cost a single thing to show love. But with all that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. So y'all be easy, be blessed, and be highly favored. And always watch yourself soon as you walking out that door, because you never know what could happen. So just watch yourself at all times. But with all that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. So y'all be easy, and until next time, peace.